uncharacteristic walks, so I would look to see her limit those, but she's going to work both sides of the plate and change speeds to these hitters.
Leading off for Florida is Kendra Falby, the junior, and the top of this Florida lineup, it's a threat. All of them batting above 400, 1 through 4 batting above 400. Just has been impressive what they've done early on or throughout this SEC schedule.
Yeah, you look at those numbers and you think there may be a typo because all the 400s and 300s and on-base percentages over 600, you know, they're just some great athletes for Florida in the box, but you have to credit Mississippi State, at least against Kendra Falby. They've been able to keep her quiet, 0 for 4 yesterday, and she is a great leadoff for this team ahead of Skylar Wallace, looking to make some adjustments today.
Falby falls behind 0-2. Play is made on the third base line for
that's going to be a foul ball. Yeah.
Nadia Barbary at third tried making the play, but ball had already gone foul, so we'll do it again.
You see the lineup right there. Ava Brown, also a pitcher, started the game yesterday, had a big hit, great in the circle.
There's the strikeout for Aspen Wesley. Didn't get the out on the previous pitch, but it came real quick right after. Sent to first base, and out number 2 is made by Madison Kennedy, and a quick 2 outs for Mississippi State early on. Maybe trying to change that here. Knock to Nadia Barbary, and the play at first is not in time. Otis will keep the inning alive. First, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. Swings, sends it to center field, and Sacco makes the play to end the top of the first. Quick 3 outs from. Swings on it, sends it to shallow left field, and the sun is too much. Can't make the play, and Sacco will make it to second safe. Otis in left field couldn't find the ball for Mississippi State. Swings at this one, sends it to deep center field. It'll be caught for out number 1. Sacco will advance to third.
And that's just a quality at bat.
So 1 out, Madison Kennedy now comes to the plate, swings, hit to third. Sacco has to get back, and it will be out number 2 for the Gators.
Huge second baseman, Kowalewski, for the second out.
Paige Cook now comes to the plate, pops it up, and out number 3 is made by the catcher, Aaron. This one sent high to left field. St. Clair can't make the catch either. Walsh advances to second, and now we've seen it in left field from both teams.
You know, they're disappointed at that, but the Gators are getting their chance now.
Sent to left center field. Sacco ranges over to make the play for out number 1 of. Walsh is the runner on second. Off-speed swing and a strikeout for Brown. Second strikeout for Aspen Wesley today. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and the third strikeout for Aspen Wesley ends the inning. 0-0. Some softball. Nice weather, a little bit of a breeze. This is popped up. And out number 1 is made for where the Gators. It's Ava Brown, Kowalewski, followed by Williams, and there's a hit from Wesolowski, a single to start the second inning. Swings and finds the gap. It'll be a single for Edwards and advances a Wesolowski. Swings and over shortstop. Wesolowski comes home and is safe The Bulldogs take an early 1-0 lead off of an RBI single from Hawkins.
Part of the plate. Salem Hawkins ready for it, turns on it, gets the barrel out in front, and then Wesolowski on second base. I was not sure if she was going to get sent.
Sosa on the season has 3 at-bats, but she will be hit here, and the bases are juiced for the... And outside, Sacco will take the walk, and it will bring Kylie Edwards in to give the Bulldogs 2. He's had a couple of foul balls this at bat. Swings, sends it to left field, caught for the second out, and it will hold all the base runners. So, and the play at first is in time from Wallace at shortstop, and 3 outs, but Williams batting 185 this season. Wesley with 3 strikeouts, threw out 2, fouled off. Into the stands.
Nice souvenir.
But now an early hole for Williams with an 0-2 count. And struck her out, Aspen Wesley's 4th strikeout of the game.
That's just a dirty pitch. We've seen it a couple of times, but it's set up so nicely by the 2 pitches before. 0-2 count, pulls the string, runs into the hitter. Yeah, this is what we saw a little bit from on game 1 when Aspen Wesley started. It's the second time through the lineup that she wasn't as sharp.
And upstairs in a 4-pitch walk for swings, pops it to shallow left field. Kylie Edwards ranges over to make out number 2. Will come to the plate. Swings, sends it to second base. Hawkins throw is not in time, which means Erickson will come to the plate and keep the top of the 3rd alive.
And another infield single for Corby Otis. This ball off the bat, it has a ton of spin. You see it jump back towards the middle of the field. Salem Hawkins having to deal with the runner. Falby coming across her, the spin of the ball and the speed of Otis works in the Florida Gators' favor for infield hit to keep the inning alive.
Erickson had 2 home runs yesterday. Very similar to what we're seeing now with 2 on. Pops it up to left field. St. Clair makes the play for out number 3, and the Dogs allow no. Rothrock. Here's a shot to center field, and it drops. It's a single for Paige Cook. Center field. Swings, pops it up to left field. Otis makes the play this time, and Falby was trying to range over and make the play as well.
We've seen it.
Gators as Wesolowski will come back to the plate, pops it up to right field, and it drops. It's going to be a single for her, and the toss to second was wild, but Bernie will stay at second, so
Third base.
is going to get a hit off of it, though, and advance the base runners, and once again, like the second, bases are juiced.
This
is Briley St. Clair. Hawkins sends it to left center field. Play is going to be made from Falby. Bernie will score. Wallace will advance to 3rd, and Edwards will advance to 2nd. It's a sacrifice. Swings at it, and what a play from Williams at second base to get the 3rd out of the inning. On the way, low, and Walsh will take first base. 1-1 for Kistler. Swings, sends it to center field. Sacco makes the play for out one, and Walsh is not. Ava Brown now comes to the plate, sends it to left center field. It's a deep one, it's back and it's gone. And the Gators inch their way back into this one. 3-2 is your score after the bomb from Ava Brown.
Ava Brown in the circle and Ava Brown in the box. One swing of the bat and the Gators are back within one. This pitch belt high on the inside part of the plate, able to pull her hands inside and get the barrel on it and gets just enough. Ava Brown seeing the ball well at the plate, helping herself out.
Let's keep this lead.
You know, Aspen's a veteran. And this inning started with a leadoff walk, and she knows that leadoff walks are not acceptable, and she came back, got the next well in control of this at bat.
Oh-2, swing and a miss, and the fifth strikeout today for Aspen Wesley.
The two-run bomb, come back out in the circle, your adrenaline's gotta be moving.
Sacco lays a hit down that makes its way to center field, and it's a leadoff single.
They know how important these runs are. These are very educated softball fans.
Barbary sends a single into left field.
And Paige Cook had the big home run in game one, is on deck. But you don't want to give her anything too good, and Ava Brown does not there. A 4-pitch walk to Madison Kennedy.
1 for 2 today, has a single, sends this one to left center field. It'll be caught by Falby, and it will score a run. So Paige Cook sends home Sacco to extend the lead.
And miss another sacrifice fly. Paige Cook sees this ball up in the zone, gets plenty of it for the runner to cross the plate to add another run for Mississippi State, but the way they're scoring, it's not.
Swings at this one, pops it up to center field. Play is made by Falby. And if you're the Gators, that works for you. Doesn't advance the runners, and you get
with the offensive power they have.
0-1, Wesolowski sends it to center field. Deep play cannot be made. That'll bring one in. Second is coming home, and that's a two RBI double for Wesolowski as the Bulldogs increase their lead to 4.
We've heard from Mississippi State today, absolutely gets all of it. When you see Falby's back, she makes a great effort on that hit, but Wesolowski delivers with the big hit Mississippi State has been looking for. A 2 RBI double. .46 ERA, 14-3. They're not just putting up 10 hits against nobody. These are very established freshman pitchers in this as a freshman. Like, you know what? This is SEC play, but I'm just going up there and swinging the bat. No extra pressure. Kind of love when you see players play free, especially as freshmen.
1-2 for Hawkins, and Rothrock gets her swinging for a strikeout and out number 3, but not. Popped up, Edwards can't make the play, so a leadoff single for Kendra Falby.
The Gators getting the leadoff on.
Skylar Wallace sends a hard shot to Hawkins, can't make the play. She'll advance to second, and now 2 runners in scoring position to open up the 5th inning for the Gators.
She's going on down contact.
Swing, sends it to right field. Play is made by Cook. It will score a run, and Wallace will advance. Erickson 0 for 2 today. Puts one down, trying to make the play at home. They say she's safe, and Erickson will reach first. and a run scored and no out recorded.
It's just a cue ball to Barbary at third base. I think she makes the right decision to go home. But we saw in game one, Wesolowski get called for a obstruction call, and here she's just set up so far out in front of the plate with that, I'm assuming maybe obstruction in the back of her head. But
one away. Runner on first, and they're gonna say strike three. Walsh is swung on. Hawkins makes the play and the toss, and there it is, out number three. The Bulldogs surrender two, but for St. Clair, swings, pops it up to left field. It will drop in the glove of Otis, and what a play to start the bottom of the fifth. Sacco swings in foul territory. Play is made by Kowalewski for out number two. Dugout.
yeah, a lot going into making this catch. The netting that goes all the way up, kind of that wall that protrudes right there on the dugout.
For Bulldogs on top, 2 outs, and it's going to hit Barbary. Looked like the left shin. She is up, walking slowly, and is going to make her way to first.
Alone, nothing to hit.
Probably the smart choice as they walk her here.
Yeah.
And advances Barbary to second. Madison Kennedy will pick up her second walk of the day, and Bulls is pinch running for Barbary at second. Paige Cook, high center field, and the play is made by Falby, falling backwards, but no runs allowed. On the way, swings left field. St. Clair makes the out.
We're coming in nicely, working ahead.
And a swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for Aspen Wesley on. Wesley gets her for a strikeout, the 8th today for her, and ends the inning. They maintain a 6-4 lead as we head to the...
As in the strength she has, she sees something up and she knows she can drive it, but she jumps over the bat.
There's a strikeout for Rothrock, and out number one is... And they're gonna say strike three. Frozer.
She battled back very nicely.
And Edwards is gonna take her base. Imagine she wanted the base, not to get it that way. And
they've gotten into some trouble where this game could have been out of hand.
Hawkins sends it to short, and the play is made by Wallace to Brown for out number three. To end the 6th inning, the Bulldogs maintain a 2-run lead as we approach the final inning.
Aspen Wesley this weekend.
This one dribbled to Wesley and can't make the play at first. It's low and got away from Madison Kennedy. His favor, but it feels like there's a weight off your shoulders after getting that first base.
You want that lead off on.
This one sent down the first base line. It's gonna stay fair. Falby is gonna be sent home, and she will score, and it's an RBI triple for Skylar Wallace, and now a one-run game.
How quickly things can change. Skylar Wallace turns on this pitch, and I think it goes between the legs of Kennedy at first base. I mean, that was a hard hit ball, but with a 2-run ball game, 7th inning.
No outs for the Bulldogs, have already allowed 1 run. Wallace on third, swings, and a play is made by Kylie Edwards. Just snacks it out of the air for out 1. Wesley sends it, and Erickson sends it to right field, and it's gone as the Gators take a 1-run lead in the top of this 7th inning. And in late game situations, we've seen some craziness between these two teams.
There is so much fight in both of these dugouts. This time, the Gators, when it matters most in the last inning, Jocelyn Erickson gets a pitch on the inner half of the plate. Not bad location, but just up enough, belt level. She turns on it, 2-run blast. Florida is out in front.
A big home run from Erickson, who in the lead. Reagan Walsh pops it up. Barbary makes the play for out number 2, and now the Bulldogs are 1 out away from trying 2 away. No one on, popped up, shallow left field, and Kylie Edwards makes the 3rd out of the top of the 7th, but not before Florida brings 3 home to get Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, she has started the game, came out, came back in, is really challenged by every hitter in the lineup.
And strikes out Fa Pito, a big out number 1 for the Gators.
And
a 1-1 count for Sacco. Sends it into left field, and there's a base hit for the leadoff Bulldog. And now the winning run comes to the plate. And Sacco is 12 for 12 on the year on stolen bases. This one sent into center field and caught by Falby. Sacco had to get back in time and is safe, but 2 outs away now, and still the tying run at first. Sacco on first, Kennedy pops it up left field. Otis ranging over and makes the play to end it. The Gators trail the entire game until they put up 3 in the top of the 7th to claim the series.